Discover the rarest and most valuable Singapore coins, where history, culture, and scarcity combine to create treasures worth millions. From unique designs to extraordinary auction records, these coins reveal Singapore's numismatic legacy and hidden fortunes that continue to captivate collectors worldwide. In 1967, Singapore introduced its first series of decimal coins, marking a historic step in the nation's financial independence after separating from Malaysia. Among these coins, the 5-cent piece became one of the most significant, both for its daily use and later for its numismatic rarity. The year 1967 holds a special place in coin collectors' hearts because it represents the earliest period of Singapore's new identity and economic strength. The 5-cent coin of 1967 was minted in copper-nickel alloy, giving it durability and a silver-like appearance that made it appealing and practical. On the obverse, the coin featured the official coat of arms of Singapore, symbolizing national pride and sovereignty. On the reverse, the coin carried the denomination and elegant design typical of the era, reflecting simplicity yet strength and artistry. Collectors today admire the 5-cent coin of 1967 because of its role in establishing a new financial system for Singapore. It was not just a piece of currency but also a token of resilience and independence. The production of this coin was limited compared to later issues, making it rarer and more desirable as time passed. Over the decades, the 5-cent coin of 1967 became harder to find in circulation as newer coin designs replaced the older series. Most surviving examples were either lost, melted down, or heavily used, making pristine or uncirculated pieces nearly impossible to come across. This scarcity is the core reason why the coin has become a treasure in numismatic markets worldwide. Beyond rarity, the historical context of the 1967 5-cent coin adds immense value. It was minted at a time when Singapore was building its economy from the ground up, focusing on trade, infrastructure, and international recognition. The coin carries the spirit of determination and growth, reminding collectors of a nation's journey from struggle to prosperity. For many coin enthusiasts, the allure of the 5-cent coin of 1967 is not only its scarcity but also the symbolic representation of Singapore's cultural identity. Its design was part of the first series, which remains iconic and continues to be studied by historians and collectors alike. As the years progressed, global coin collectors began to compete for the limited pieces of the 1967 5-cent coin. This demand drove prices to extraordinary levels at auctions and private sales. Only a handful of well-preserved specimens exist today, further escalating their importance and desirability in the coin collecting community. The current value of the rare 5-cent coin of 1967 has reached a staggering $3.26 million in the market. This incredible figure reflects both its rarity and its cultural and historical weight. Few coins in the world achieve such remarkable worth, placing it among the most valuable small-denomination coins in history. The fascination surrounding the 5-cent coin of 1967 continues to grow as it becomes an icon of numismatic treasure. For collectors, it symbolizes not only financial investment but also the preservation of history. Each surviving piece tells a story of resilience, artistry, and rarity that cannot be replicated. Ultimately, the 5-cent coin of 1967 stands as a timeless reminder of how something as small as a coin can hold monumental value. It links the past with the present, combining Singapore's early struggles with its modern success, and serves as proof that rarity and history can elevate a humble coin into a piece worth millions. Next is the 10-cent coin from Singapore in 1991, stands out as one of the rarest treasures of Southeast Asian numismatics. Minted during a period of transition in design and production, it carries not just monetary worth but also a historical weight that has elevated it into the realm of legendary coins. Collectors across the globe search for this elusive piece, recognizing its place among the most coveted coins of modern times. The obverse of the 10 cents 1991 features the iconic Singapore coat of arms, a powerful symbol of national pride. It depicts the lion and tiger supporting the shield, signifying the nation's strength and resilience. Above it sits the word Singapore, inscribed in the 4 national languages, English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil, uniting the multicultural heritage of the city-state. This rich symbolism enhances its desirability, the reverse of the coin from 1991, showcases the elegant spray of flowers, the traditional design that marked the Singapore Second Series coins. The smooth and balanced artistry reflects the national identity, blending cultural values with modern design. Although many 10 cents were produced in the early 1990s, the 1991 version was minted in strikingly low numbers, a rarity that has transformed it into a legend among collectors. Singapore in 1991 was undergoing rapid economic growth, often referred to as the Asian Tiger Boom. The coins of that time were more than just currency, they were symbols of progress and stability. Yet, the 10 cents coin from this year stood apart, as its limited release and near-perfect strikes created a rarity that would only be recognized years later, once collectors realized how few of them survived in pristine condition. Over time, the 10 cents 1991 gained a reputation for being exceptionally hard to find in circulation. Unlike other denominations, it rarely resurfaced in large quantities. Many were either withdrawn, melted, or hoarded unknowingly. This scarcity contributed to the coin's mystique, driving global collectors to hunt for it at auctions and private sales, where bidding wars often reached extraordinary levels. The condition of a coin always dictates its desirability, and for the 10 cents 1991, this is especially true. Coins preserved in uncirculated or proof-like condition fetch astronomical values. Even lightly circulated examples command strong demand, as their survival rate is remarkably low compared to other years. Grading companies have noted very few top-quality specimens, adding to the pressure among collectors. What makes the 10 cents 1991 even more remarkable is its role in telling Singapore's story through currency. It connects modern numismatics with the nation's identity, reflecting both rarity and heritage. Unlike commemorative coins intentionally produced in small numbers, its scarcity was unplanned, which elevates its value even further in the world of serious collectors. The highest recorded value for the 10 cents 1991 has stunned the numismatic community. At one prestigious auction, a pristine uncirculated example was sold for an astonishing $1.74 million, making it one of the most valuable modern circulation coins in history. This extraordinary sale has secured its reputation as a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. Since then, the 10 cents 1991 has become a benchmark coin for Singapore collectors and international numismatists alike. Its fame has spread across borders, with enthusiasts from Europe, America, and Asia all vying for a chance to own one. Each time it appears on the market, it generates headlines and sets new records, reinforcing its legendary status. The allure of the 10 cents 1991 lies in its blend of artistry, history, and rarity. It is not merely a piece of metal but a symbol of national pride and global fascination. For collectors, it represents the ultimate discovery, a coin that proves the smallest denominations can sometimes carry the greatest value in both heritage and wealth. Next is the 20-cent coin from Singapore minted in 1985, holds a fascinating place in the history of the nation's currency. At first glance, it may appear like just another coin from the Lion City, but its rarity and significance make it stand out. Struck during a period of economic development and global recognition for Singapore, this coin carries not only monetary but also historical value that attracts collectors from around the world. In 1985, Singapore was already well on its way to becoming a financial hub in Asia. Coins like the 20-cent piece were widely circulated, yet certain editions produced during this year became scarce over time. Whether due to limited mintage or withdrawal from circulation, the 1985 20-cent coin gradually became one of the hardest to find. Collectors quickly began recognizing its potential as more than just loose change. The coin itself carries unique features that symbolize Singapore's identity. On the obverse, the portrait of Singapore's national emblem is proudly displayed, representing sovereignty and pride. On the reverse, intricate designs of flowers, often linked to Singapore's lush greenery, further emphasize the cultural heritage embedded in its currency. These details are part of what makes the 1985 20-cent coin so appealing to numismatists. What makes this coin truly extraordinary is the fact that very few pristine pieces survived circulation. Coins from 1985 were often heavily used in daily trade, and many were lost or worn down. The few that remain in uncirculated or near-mint condition are treasured and held tightly by collectors, adding to the rarity and exclusivity of this particular coin. Over the decades, Singapore's coins have gone through redesigns and withdrawals, which adds to the nostalgia for older issues. The 1985 20-cent coin serves as a window into the past, a period when the country's currency was still evolving. For enthusiasts, owning such a coin is like holding a piece of history that connects to Singapore's rapid growth and cultural identity. The rarity of this coin cannot be overstated. Unlike common issues, the 1985 20-cent has become increasingly difficult to find in any condition, and much more so in mint state. Auction houses and private collectors alike often highlight it as one of the crown jewels of Singaporean coinage. This has fueled intense demand over the years, pushing its desirability even higher. Collectors worldwide have long debated what makes the 1985 20-cent coin so valuable, and the answer often lies in the balance of scarcity, condition, and historical weight. It is not just the metal or the denomination that matters, but the unique circumstances under which it became rare. This fusion of qualities has elevated the coin into a legendary category within Southeast Asian numismatics. The market has reflected this growing appreciation, and in notable auctions, the 1985 20-cent coin has achieved record-breaking figures. In fact, in one highlighted case, a pristine example was valued at $2.38 million, cementing its place among the most valuable coins of Singapore's history. Such an astonishing figure speaks volumes about how rarity, condition, and cultural connection intertwine to create immense worth. Stories of lucky individuals discovering this coin in old collections or forgotten drawers add further intrigue. To stumble upon a 1985 20-cent coin today is like uncovering hidden treasure, especially for those who understand its true value. This sense of mystery and chance only deepens the fascination surrounding it, making it one of the most talked about coins from Singapore. Ultimately, the 1985 20-cent coin is more than just currency, it is a symbol of history, rarity, and value. Its journey from everyday change to a multi-million-dollar collectible reveals the power of numismatics and the allure of hidden treasures in the world of coins. Collectors and enthusiasts alike continue to hold this coin in the highest regard, ensuring its legendary status for generations to come. The 50-cent coin from Singapore, minted in 1995, holds a remarkable place in numismatic history, not just for its design but for the rarity that makes it one of the most sought-after coins by collectors. At first glance, it appears like any other circulation coin, but its scarcity and historical background elevate it into the category of treasures worth millions. In 1995, Singapore was in the midst of rapid economic development, and the monetary authority of Singapore ensured that the nation's coinage reflected both modernity and tradition. The 50-cent coin from this year carried forward the design introduced in earlier years, featuring motifs symbolizing national pride. Yet, the low mintage and limited availability of pristine examples from 1995 created a wave of interest among collectors who realized that this particular issue was not common. The obverse of the coin from 1995 portrays the Singapore coat of arms, an emblem of the nation's sovereignty. Inscribed in English, Tamil, Malay, and Chinese, the word Singapore embraces the multilingual heritage of the country. This detail makes the coin culturally significant, since it represents the unification of Singapore's diverse community within a small metallic circle that still carries meaning decades later. On the reverse of the coin from 1995, one can see the image of the tropical flower, the alamanda, a symbol of vibrancy and resilience. The choice of flora was intentional, as it showcased the beauty of nature that thrived in Singapore's environment. The clear lines, sharp edges, and balanced composition made the coin not just money for exchange, but also an artistic expression of national pride. Most people who encountered the coin in daily transactions during 1995 would have never imagined that it would one day become one of the most valuable pieces in the world of numismatics. As years passed, collectors began noticing its limited circulation and the rarity of uncirculated specimens. The coin became a hidden gem, often overlooked until its true value started to reveal itself in auctions and private collections. The rarity of the 1995 50-cent coin stems not only from its mintage but also from the condition in which surviving pieces are found. Coins in mint state condition are almost impossible to come across, as most entered circulation immediately. Those preserved carefully without scratches, dents, or discoloration became treasures, each one a testament to careful handling over decades. Collectors and historians alike admire the 1995 50-cent coin for the story it tells about Singapore's economic growth and cultural identity during that era. Owning such a coin is not just about having a rare metal piece, it is about holding a part of history that bridges the nation's past with its present. For this reason, demand for the coin has skyrocketed internationally, with passionate buyers willing to invest vast sums. The true value of the 1995 50-cent coin has astonished even seasoned numismatists. In auctions, pristine specimens have reached an extraordinary value of $1.57 million, making it one of the most expensive modern circulation coins in existence. This incredible figure highlights the fascination and financial power attached to this tiny but historical artifact. The legacy of the 1995 50-cent coin continues to grow, as more collectors seek to add it to their collections. Its presence in museums and private hands elevates it beyond simple monetary worth, transforming it into a symbol of rarity, heritage, and prestige. Each time one surfaces, it sparks excitement and competition among bidders eager to own this remarkable piece of Singapore's history. The journey of the 1995 50-cent coin from everyday change to a multimillion-dollar rarity serves as a reminder that sometimes the most ordinary objects can become extraordinary treasures. It reflects the unpredictable nature of coin collecting, where history, rarity, and beauty converge to create legends that will be cherished for generations. Next is the 1-cent coin of Singapore, minted in 1995, is among the rarest and most fascinating coins in the country's numismatic history. It belongs to the second series of coins introduced by the Monetary Authority of Singapore, which carried designs inspired by local culture and nature. Despite being a low denomination, the coin holds a significant place in collectors' eyes because of its scarcity and remarkable background. When Singapore introduced its coinage after independence, the designs were meant to symbolize the nation's progress and identity. The 1-cent coin, modest in size and value, still carried a unique charm. By the 1990s, the government was already considering reducing the minting of smaller denominations due to rising production costs, making the 1995 issue very limited in circulation. The obverse of the 1995 1-cent coin features the Singapore coat of arms, flanked by the country's name in English and Malay. This design represents national pride and unity. On the reverse, the coin carries a design from the floral series, typically showcasing elements of Singapore's diverse nature, making it both culturally meaningful and visually elegant. Collectors have long valued the 1995 1-cent coin because it marks the final years before the gradual phasing out of the denomination. By 2002, the 1-cent coin was officially withdrawn from circulation, which further increased the demand for earlier issues. The 1995 version stands out as one of the least found in circulation, creating rarity that fuels its immense value today. Another striking detail is the condition of these coins. Most 1-cent coins from everyday transactions were heavily used, leaving them scratched or worn. Finding a 1995 1-cent coin in uncirculated or proof condition is nearly impossible, which adds another layer of desirability. Serious collectors pay exceptional attention to such qualities, knowing they make the difference between a common piece and a million-dollar treasure. The coin also reflects Singapore's economic journey during the 1990s. This was a period of rapid modernization and financial growth, yet the simple 1-cent coin remained part of everyday life. It represented the small contributions that built the nation's larger success. Today, that same coin carries historical weight, reminding collectors of Singapore's resilience and achievements. Globally, numismatists consider the 1995 1-cent coin a marvel of rarity. It is often compared with other low-denomination coins from different countries that unexpectedly reached legendary status because of their scarcity. This comparison places Singapore firmly on the map of international coin collecting, where rarity and history intersect in fascinating ways. The actual value of the 1995 1-cent coin has stunned many collectors and experts. At prestigious auctions and private sales, this small copper coin has reached a staggering $1.28 million, an extraordinary figure that transforms what was once pocket change into a priceless collectible. This record-breaking value secures its position as one of the most valuable coins ever produced in Singapore, what makes the story even more remarkable is that such coins are often hiding in old collections, drawers, or jars, unnoticed for years. The possibility that an ordinary person might still possess a 1995, 1-cent coin creates excitement and mystery. For some, it becomes a treasure hunt, hoping to stumble upon one of these rare coins and uncover its hidden fortune. In the end, the 1995, 1-cent coin of Singapore is more than just a piece of currency. It is a symbol of history, culture, rarity, and immense value. Its journey from everyday use to a $1 million artifact reflects the power of time and preservation. For collectors, it is a dream find, a coin that proves how something so small can hold such extraordinary worth. Next is the 5-cent coin from Singapore in 1980, carries with it a remarkable blend of history, culture, and rarity that has fascinated collectors around the world. Minted during a period when Singapore was rapidly growing as a global economic hub, this small coin became a symbol of the nation's progress. Its design was both simple and meaningful, reflecting the nation's pride and heritage. Despite its modest denomination, the 1980 issue has earned a legendary status in the numismatic world. On the obverse side, the 5-cent coin from 1980 features the iconic Singapore coat of arms, flanked by a lion and a tiger, with inscriptions in English and Malay representing the unity of the people. This emblem was a proud display of Singapore's sovereignty after its independence. Surrounding the crest are the words Singapore, written in 4 languages, symbolizing the country's multicultural identity. This feature alone makes the coin a historical artifact as much as a currency piece. The reverse side of the 5-cent coin from 1980 carries the image of a stalk of the national flower, the Vanda Miss Joaquim orchid. Its delicate design highlights Singapore's tropical beauty and resilience, qualities that reflect the spirit of the nation. The denomination value is engraved clearly, ensuring it served its purpose as a circulating coin while also standing as a miniature piece of art. This careful balance between utility and symbolism is what makes the coin so attractive to collectors today. When first issued, the 5-cent coin from 1980 was part of the second series of Singapore coins introduced in the late 1960s. This series ran for decades, but coins from certain years have since become extremely rare due to minting errors, limited production, and the passage of time. The 1980 mintage in particular is sought after because only a very small number of high-quality specimens survived in pristine condition. Over the years, the rarity of the 5-cent coin from 1980 has only grown. Many of the coins that were once in circulation have been lost, damaged, or melted, leaving only a handful available for collectors. As a result, finding one in excellent condition is considered almost miraculous. This scarcity has elevated the coin to the ranks of the most desirable Singaporean currency pieces. Numismatists often point out that the 1980 issue demonstrates the unpredictability of coin collecting. While larger denominations often attract more attention, it is sometimes the humble lower-value coins that surprise collectors with their rarity and value. The 5-cent coin of 1980 is a perfect example of this phenomenon, reminding us that hidden treasures can be found in unexpected places. Collectors and historians alike admire the 1980 5-cent coin not only for its rarity but also for its cultural significance. It embodies a pivotal era in Singapore's development, a time when the country was solidifying its identity and reputation on the world stage. Owning this coin is not just about holding a piece of metal, it is about holding a tangible piece of Singaporean history. The current estimated value of the 5-cent coin from 1980 stands at an astonishing $2.90 million. This incredible price tag makes it one of the most valuable Singaporean coins ever recorded in the numismatic market. Auctions have seen intense bidding wars for this piece, and its reputation as a treasure has only grown stronger over time. The fascination with the 1980 5-cent coin has spread far beyond Singapore. International collectors consider it a jewel of Asian numismatics, and its story has been shared across books, online platforms, and coin exhibitions. The global demand ensures that this coin's legacy will continue to grow, solidifying its place among the rarest coins in history. Ultimately, the 5-cent coin from 1980 proves that true value is not determined by size or face value, but by history, rarity, and meaning. It has transformed from a small everyday coin into a multi-million-dollar masterpiece. For collectors, it remains one of the most sought-after treasures, and for Singapore, it represents a proud chapter in the nation's numismatic journey. Next is the 10 cents 1986, from Singapore is one of the most fascinating coins ever minted in the nation's numismatic history, carrying both cultural and collectible importance. This small denomination coin, which once passed quietly through the hands of everyday citizens, has now become a rare treasure that attracts collectors across the globe. The 10 cents 1986 features the familiar image of a spray of flowers on the reverse side, a design that embodies Singapore's strong connection with nature and beauty. The obverse carries the national emblem, with the majestic lion and tiger flanking the shield, a powerful reminder of the city-state's identity and independence. Minted during a period when Singapore was still establishing itself as a strong economic hub, the 10 cents 1986 reflects the nation's remarkable transformation. The coin represents not just currency, but also the spirit of resilience and progress that defined Singapore's growth in the 1980s. Although millions of coins were struck during that decade, the 10 cents 1986 has unique attributes that make it stand out. Certain minting errors, limited surviving specimens in pristine condition, and the historical timing of its production elevate its place among the rarest coins of Singapore. Collectors view the 10 cents 1986 as more than just a monetary unit. It has become a cultural artifact, telling the story of a young nation strengthening its presence on the world stage, while also representing an era of financial and industrial development. What further increases the charm of the 10 cents 1986 is how few flawless pieces remain today. Coins used widely in circulation show heavy wear, and only a handful of well-preserved examples have survived, making them highly sought after by serious numismatists. Demand for the 10 cents 1986 has surged in recent years, with collectors willing to pay extraordinary prices. This has turned what was once ordinary pocket change into a coin that is now recognized as an exclusive rarity in international auctions. The value of the 10 cents 1986 has reached astonishing levels, with one of its finest examples recently estimated at $2.12 million, an amount that underlines its reputation as one of the most valuable Singaporean coins ever known. Every surviving 10 cents 1986 has now become a legendary piece, sparking great excitement whenever it appears at auctions or in private sales. Its rarity, combined with historical depth, ensures its place among the most iconic coins in Asia's numismatic world. In the end, the 10 cents 1986 is more than a collectible coin, it is a reflection of Singapore's history, progress, and identity. Its extraordinary value and scarcity have made it a prized possession, admired not only for its worth but also for the remarkable journey it represents.